Good afternoon, everyone. 2025, we have a privilege conference for 4 projects under GAA Equal 2025 of RE 12116. With product ID number 2485-0104, Milagros-Baleno-Lagta, the major and similar category work, key personnel, and minimum equipment requirements for this contract.
Major category of work, RCP, roads, construction, PCCB. Similar category of works, roads, rehabilitation, PCCB. RCPP, roads, construction, tunnel, PCCB. For the key personnel, 1 project manager with 5 years general experience and 15 years relevant experience. 1 project engineer with accredited contractors, consultants, project engineer 1 or 2. 1 materials engineer, accredited contractors, consultants, materials engineer 1 or 2. 1 foreman with 3 years general experience, 5 years relevant experience. For the minimum major equipment requirements, activator machine 1 unit, backhoe with mounted 1 unit, backhoe with breaker 1 unit, backhoe 1 unit, bar bender 1 unit, bar cutter 1 unit, barricade flasher light 6 units, boom truck 1 unit, bulldozer 1 unit, cargo service truck 2 to 5 electric van 1 unit, cargo service truck 9 to 10 with electric van 1 unit, concrete saw 1 unit, concrete vibrator 2 units, dump truck 3 units, 27, sealer machine 1 unit, milling machine 1 unit, load grader 1 unit, motorized load grader 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 2 units, tail loader 1 unit, tail compactor 1 unit, telescoping mandate 1 unit, 2-way radio 2 units, vibratory roller 1 unit, water truck 1 unit, and minor tools. Also, please refer to DEO 11 series of 2017 for the minimum materials necessary. Equipment.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Villanueva. Our next project, we have product ID number 2555-0041. Organizational outcome 1 is your safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation, construction, upgrading, rehabilitation of drainage along national roads, secondary roads, Lagta Junction, Milagros-Baleno-Lagta Road, P0094 plus 750 to P0094 plus 783 and P0094 plus 795 to P0095. Contract location, Baleno Masbate. Brief description of work, construction, upgrading, rehabilitation of drainage. We have the EBC 37,682,940 pesos and 7 centavos. Contract duration 251 calendar days. Amount provision document 25,000. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified to the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board and pick-up license category of at least B for general engineering and medium A for roads and light controls. With us again, with us here from Engineer Villanueva, similar category of work, key personnel and minimum equipment requirements for these contract.
Major category of work, FCN, flood control, construction, drainage, roads and opportunities. RCSPS, roads, construction, slope protection, structural measures. Similar category of works, RCP, roads, construction, PCCP. RCA, roads construction asphalt. RRP, roads rehabilitation PCCP. RRA, roads rehabilitation asphalt. WSL2 and 3, water supply, level 2 and 3, construction. FHN, flood control, hydraulics, drainage, FHD, flood control, hydraulics, dam. FHR, flood control, hydraulics, river control. FCSPS, flood control, construction, road slope using structural measures. FHR, flood control, hydraulics, river control. The key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience. 1. Project manager with 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant experience. Accredited contractors, consultants, project engineer 1 or 2. 1 materials engineer, accredited contractors, consultants, materials engineer 1 or 2. 1 foreman with 3 years general experience and 5 years relevant experience. The minimum nature of equipment requirements are the following. 1. Backhoe 1 unit, bar bender 1 unit, bar cutter 1 unit, validate pressure line 1 unit, puppet vibrator 1 unit, dump truck 2 units, motorized stone grader 1 unit, 1 power mixer 2 units, backhoe wheel mounted 1 unit, low bed grader 1 unit, hydraulic loader 1 unit, water truck 1 unit, backhoe with breaker 1 unit, cutting outfit 1 unit, plate loader 1 unit, plate backhoe 1 unit, bulldozer 1 unit, loading machine 1 unit, hydro hammer 1 unit, cargo service truck 9 to 10 metric ton 1 unit, cargo service truck 2 to 5 metric ton 1 unit, chainsaw 1 unit, roller crane 1 unit, and minor tools. Please refer to DEO 11 series of 2017 for the minimum materials and DEO 127 series of 2018 stick application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post qualification figures with the date.
Okay, thank you, Leonardo. Our next project with contract ID number 25I0042, Organizational Outcome 1, User Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development, Road Widening, Secondary Road, Junction Milagros-Baleno-Lagta Road, P0075 plus 030 to P0075 with 360. Contract location, Aroroy, Masbate. Brief description of work, road widening, BBC, 24,616,472 pesos and 41 centavos. Contract duration, 145 calendar days. Amount reading document, 25,000. Restricted bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with PCAR license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. With a cert from Engineer Alterno, the major and similar category work, key personnel and minimum equipment requirement for this contract.
The major categories of work are RCP, roads construction, PCCP, and FCN, plant control construction, drainage, roads, and moving. The similar categories of work are RRP, roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, RCPP, roads construction, tunnels, PCCP, RCP, roads construction, PCCP, RCE, roads construction, asphalt, RRP, roads rehabilitation, PCCP, RRP, roads rehabilitation, asphalt, SL 213, water supply, level 2 and 3, FHL, flood control, hydraulic drainage, FH3, flood control, hydraulic span, FHR, flood control, hydraulics, river control. And the key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience or safety. One project manager, 5 years general experience, 15 years relevant. One project engineer must accredited contractor, project engineer 1. One materials engineer must be accredited contractor or consultant materials engineer 1. one foreman with 3 years leader experience, 5 years leader. The minimum is the equipment required to set up a tree. 1 unit of backhoe is mounted in 28 cubic capacity. 1 unit backhoe with breaker with 8 cubic capacity. 1 unit backhoe with 8 cubic capacity. 1 unit bartender. 1 unit bar cutter. 25 degree maximum reverse diameter single base. 1 unit bar cut. Diameter 3 base. 12 units of maritime laser light. 1 unit of boom truck, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity. 1 unit bulldozer. 1 unit cargo or service truck, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity. 1 unit cargo or service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton capacity. 1 Simso. 1 concrete mass plant. 1 unit concrete saw. 1 unit concrete spreader. 2 units of concrete vibrator. 1 unit cutting outfit. 3 units of dump truck with 12 cubic yard capacity. 1 unit of drill sealer machine. 1 unit of road grader. 1 unit of 1 bagger mixer. 1 unit of reloader. 1 to 1.5 cubic capacity. 1 unit of lift compactor. 4 unit of transit mixer. 5 cubic per minute capacity. 2 units of two-way rigger, 1 unit of regulatory roller, 10 metric ton capacity, and 1 unit of water tank of 16,000 liter capacity.
Our next project, we are with contract ID number 2585-0043, Organizational Outcome 2, Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods, Flood Management Program, Construction and Maintenance of Flood Mitigation Structures and Drainage System, Construction of Flood Mitigation Structure, Barangay Poblacion Balon, Masbate. Contract location, Balon, Masbate. Brief description of work, construction of flood mitigation structure. We have the EBC 72,374,969 pesos and 75 centavos. Contract duration 270 calendar days. Amount to bidding document 50,000. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified with the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with PCAB license category of at least B for general engineering and small a for flood control. Again, it is heard from engineer authority, the major and similar category of work, key personnel and minimum equipment requirement for this contract.
The major categories of works FC, SP, land control, control construction, fuel protection, seaborne or breakwater. Similar categories of work are PCCWDP, or cardboard construction mostly with table files, PCCWCP, or cardboard construction mostly with classic 3 files. Liquids car, control, hydraulic, cable control, PHC, or cardboard mostly, PHW for cardboard work, PHD, control, hydraulic. The key personnel must meet the required minimum project manager, 5 years engineer experience, 15 years relevant. One project engineer must be accredited contractor, consultant, project engineer 1 or 2. One materials engineer must be accredited contractor, consultant, materials engineer 1 or 2. And one foreman with 3 years engineer experience, 5 years relevant. The minimum engineer equipment water truck or pump, 3,000 liter capacity, 1 unit, dump truck, 10 cubic yard capacity, 2 unit, reloader, 1.5 cubic capacity, 1 unit, backhoe, with 8 cubic capacity, 1 unit, fluid grader, 1 unit, lift compactor, 5 horsepower capacity, 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer, 1 unit, concrete vibrator, 2 units, Bar cutter, single piece, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 3 piece, 1 unit. Bar bender, 3 piece, 1 unit. Building machine, 1 unit. Bedroom hammer, 1 unit. Crane, 1 unit. Backhoe well mounted with field building. Wood breeder, 1 unit. Laboratory roller, 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Cutting outfit, 1 unit. Cargo or service trucks, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Cargo or service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Boom truck, 197 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Telescopic mandel, 1 unit. Boom truck, 2 to 5 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Generator set, 1 unit. And compressor, 1 unit. Applicator machine, 1 unit. Cleaning machine, 1 unit. Bulldozer, 165 horsepower. Stop capacity, 1 unit. Compressed spreader, 1 unit. Compressor, 1 unit. Transit mixer, 4 units. Backhoe wheel breaker, 20 cubic capacity, 1 unit. Crane, 36 to 40 metric ton capacity, 1 unit. Sealer machine, 1 unit.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Cosmo. We can hear from Engineer Aligato some pointers or requirements based on the 2016 revised IRR of Argument 184 to avoid disqualification of bidders.
I'm going to read sections 23 and 25 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 184. Under section 23.1, for purposes of determining the eligibility of bidders using the criteria stated in section 23.4 of this IRR, only the following documents shall be required by the bank using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents. We have Class A documents and Class B documents. Under Class A documents, we have legal documents, technical documents, and financial documents. For legal documents, first we have registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives. Second is mayor's business permit issued by the municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones of areas. Number 3, tax clearance for Executive Order 3980 of 2005 was finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. And under technical documents, first we have statement of the leader of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, any whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Second, statement of the leaders SLCC to the contract to be bid. All of the above statements shall include all information required in the PPD prescribed by the DPWH. Number 3, in the case of procurement of infrastructure projects, a valid PCAB license or special PCAB license in case of joint ventures and registrations for the type and cost of a contract to be bid. Financial documents. First, we have the bidder's audited financial statements. Second, the bidder's computation of NFCC. For Class B documents, for infrastructure projects, JV bidders shall submit a JVA in accordance with 566 and its IRR. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective project certificate of registration in accordance with section 8.5.2 of this IRR. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitutes compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCCs shall likewise submit the statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. For Section 23.4 for the eligibility criteria for the procurement of infrastructure projects, the following persons or entities shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure projects. Letter A, duly licensed Filipino citizens or sole proprietorships. Letter B, partnerships duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the interest. Letter C, corporations duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the outstanding capital stock belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. Letter D, cooperatives duly organized under the laws of the Philippines. And letter E, persons or entities forming themselves into a joint venture, like for example, a group of 2 or more persons or entities that intend to be jointly and severally responsible or liable for a particular contract. Provided, however, that in accordance with Executive Order Number 65, Series of 2018, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 60%. Provided further that joint ventures in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than where the structures to be built require the applications of techniques and or technologies which are not adequately possessed by a person or entity meeting the 60% Filipino ownership requirement. And provided finally that in the latter case, Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. For this purpose, Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contributions of each of the members of the joint venture as specified in their joint venture agreement. Under Section 23.4.2.2.3, in accordance with RA 4.66 entitled an act creating the Philippine Licensing Board for Contractors, prescribing its powers, duties, and functions, providing funds therefore and for other purposes. The persons or entities enumerated in Section 23.4.2.1 of this IRR may participate in competitive bidding if he has been issued a license by the DPWH to engage or act as a contractor. For Section 23.4.2.4, the bidder must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value adjusted to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. Provided, however, that contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience from the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost for their ARCs. Their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed in the DPWH. For Section 23.4.2.5, the SLCC shall be supported by an owner's certificate of final acceptance issued by the owner, the project owner, other than the contractor, or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the contractor's performance evaluation system or SFS. In case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. For Section 23.4.2.6, the company must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid calculated as follows. We have current assets minus liabilities multiplied by 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started residing in the contract to be bid. And under Section 25, for submission and receipt of bids, bidders shall submit their bids to their duly authorized representative using the forms specified in the bidding documents in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes or 2 password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of this IRR for the procurement of infrastructure projects. And the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. And under Section 25.2, the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents of the list. For the procurement of infrastructure projects, we have Philjet certificate of registration and membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. Second, pickup license and registration in case of JV. Third, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Fourth, statement of SLCC. Fifth, NFC's computation. Sixth, if applicable. Seventh, bid security in the prescribed form, amount project requirements, which shall include the following. The organizational chart for the contract bidding. Second, list of contractors' personnel. Third is the list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, or as the case may be. Lastly is the omnibus sworn statement in accordance with section 25.2.3 of this IRR.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Alleviating. For the rejoinder, the prospective bidders shall present their original official receipt of payment or bid documents to the back secretariat of this office before the deadline. Those representatives are required to submit a special power of attorney or secretary's certificate, whichever applicable, and 2 valid government issued IDs to be allowed to transact business. All participating bidders must be in the document request list (DRL) of the PhilDIP's website and secure a printout copy showing that they are included in the list. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address below for manual submission or at electronic bids_Masbate second at DPWH.gov.ps for electronic submission or on or before March 18, 2025, 1 p.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on March 18, 2025 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit, Back Secretariat Office, and through YouTube Livestream or Zoom. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. Masbate Second District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RE 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidders or bidders. For further information, please refer to Bonifacio Tabigi, back chairperson, or Donald L. Argelius, back secretariat. Is there any additional comment among BAC and PWD members? There being none, credit conference is adjourned at exactly 2:41 in the afternoon. Thank you for coming.